Hey everybody, how's it going? Gookill TV here. First thing to get out of the way, guys, I'm actually dealing with a pretty nasty cold that I got while at BlizzCon. That's right, I'm back from BlizzCon. I was gone all of last week. I posted a little bit of a video. I planned to actually do more video logs and it didn't really end up happening. But I'm back and I'm sick. So if my voice is extra nasally or I'm doing a sniffling, that's the reason why. I'm super excited to talk about BlizzCon. And there's going to be a bunch of videos, don't get me wrong, but the first major video that I wanted to post, and I mean, a lot of these videos are just going to be about me just kind of posting and talking about my experiences and the overall feel. Unfortunately, there isn't a PTR up yet to really test anything, so I can't really give you guys any actual video gameplay or footage about some of the stuff that I saw. I'm pretty sure, according to the virtual ticket rules, I don't think I can actually post up pictures of slides either because it's tied to the virtual ticket. I don't want any video to get shut down. But first and foremost, guys, I just want to kind of talk to you about the overall feel of BlizzCon itself and how Diablo fans reacted and maybe how I felt in regards to some of the news that we got. Now, I'll be honest, leading into BlizzCon, I was very, very hyped up and excited because I had started hearing the rumblings about, okay, there's no way, guys. They have been so quiet about Diablo. It just seems like it's going to be the perfect time to get Diablo news right out of the blue. They're going to announce the expansion. And I got really hyped. And, I think for those who saw the opening ceremony, maybe those of you who didn't, Mike Morhaime only threw out a little bit of a mention about the fact that Diablo had just been released in China and that they had some really awesome and exciting features to be announcing for the next patch. And that's pretty much the end of the discussion for Diablo. And I'll admit I felt that little sense of soul-crushing disappointment, at least when it came to, I guess, oh, that's it? Like, that's all we're going to get? That being said, though, there's a lot of people that like to make the comment that, oh, Diablo's on the back burner. Like, Blizzard doesn't care about Diablo. I mean, could be true, but people don't care about Diablo. It's all about Warcraft. It's all about Overwatch. It's all about, all these different things that are going on now. But I don't think I heard a more vocal group of people. And maybe that's because negativity tends to shine out a little bit more than positivity. And there were a lot of really happy people there in regards to the news that had happened. That being said, there were a lot of people that were vocally frustrated about the lack of Diablo news, and the people had saying that they were so excited for Diablo because they're playing Diablo the most. Diablo is the game that has them hooked right now. It has them super, super excited, and that continued all the way into the panel where when we actually got to the panel to hear about these new features, it was packed. Every single seat was full. I myself couldn't get a seat. I came a little bit too late. I came, think, about 5 minutes after the panel started, and I was at standing room. And I mean, I'm looking around and trying to figure out what's going on, and just more and more people are piling in. I mean, even I look to my left, and Datmods is standing up. I don't know where he was, but I mean, there were a lot of people there. There were a lot of people crammed in for the panel, and the news was received well. I think a lot of the quality of life changes that are being put into the game, and I'll discuss that in a different video, that we had been asking for have been put in. And if it isn't obvious already, the Diablo team really takes our feedback and really tries to apply it to the game. They were using forum quotes, just general questions that maybe people at the team, for example, it was Wyatt Chang that brought up the stash. Hey, how about stash base? Do you have anything to add to that? And yeah, actually we do. An awesome stash base. How cool is that, guys? I mean, at the end of the day, as far as Reaper of Souls goes, and for next season, they addressed a lot of problems, and people were generally very happy about that and very positive. And just taking a little bit of a wander over towards the Diablo section of BlizzCon, the Slaughtered Cafe. I mean, it wasn't packed and it wasn't crowded, but the people that were there were generally very happy. The people who were doing the demos were generally very happy. The development team is very interactive with the people who were in attendance there. So, I mean, the overall feel that I got from the convention itself and being at BlizzCon was that Diablo isn't going anywhere, guys. I mean, it had a great turnout as far as people showing up and listening to what was going to come next. People were generally excited about what was to come next, and they were genuinely pissed that there was no Diablo news. I mean, in the section I was sitting in, I didn't actually get a seat at the main stage for the opening ceremony, but in the section that I was in, which was, I think, the Hearthstone, when the Chris Metzen part and the Legion ended, there's an audible groan of, that's it? No Diablo? And I think Blizzard is going to take that notice and they're going to put it going forward into coming up with some really new and exciting stuff. And I think, if anything, that was a really nice way for them to go, okay, guys, there still is a lot of people that are passionate about this game. And they made their presence felt at BlizzCon, which is our kind of holy grail of where all of our games are. So they're going to then go ahead and they're going to apply that hopefully to a new expansion. I think this year was honestly just a year where just Diablo was on the back burner, but they wanted to make sure that just because Diablo was on the back burner, that didn't mean they weren't paying attention to it and they weren't paying attention to our feedback. So, I mean, guys, this is just a little bit of a short video log. It's just a couple minutes here. I want to break up these logs and do a bunch of different videos, but the overall feel, in summary, that I got from BlizzCon 2015, and I was there, and these are my feelings too, is that, yeah, disappointment at no expansion announcement, disappointment at the Diablo panel not being held on the main stage, being relegated off to a side stage, and people obviously crowding that side stage because there's so many fans. But the positives about that, there were tons of fans, there was tons of feedback. I got a chance to talk to a few people and say just how impressed I was with the game. I know a lot of people were saying how far the game had come and how awesome it was, and that they were playing a lot of Season 4. So all that stuff is awesome. And the overall feel that I got was that the Blizzard team is listening, they care, they want to make the game better, and Diablo has a really, really bright future ahead. So if you guys liked what you heard, if you guys agree with me or disagree with me, maybe you were there and you go, no, that's not it. I was there and I had a completely different opinion. Either way, leave your comments below, like and subscribe. I got lots more content coming this week, and hopefully we are going to get a Season 5 PTR coming up soon where we can actually get some gameplay going on some of these videos. So thanks, guys. I'm chatting in a bit.